Good evening, everybody. Well, welcome back to reality. I'm here back in sunny Blackpool. Oh my God, it is so cold. I cannot believe how cold it is. It's cold, wet, rainy, and horrible. So I've just woken up. So we arrived back in the country this morning. Reasonably straightforward flight. So we arrived back this morning. Obviously, by the time I got back home, I've been in bed all day trying to get over the flight and all that lot. And I've just come out to grab myself a curry because obviously we got no food in the house. So I've just ordered me curry, and I thought I'll have a drive around and see what the contrast is like to where I've just been on holiday. To start with, it's bloody cold. Oh my God, it's so cold. And obviously, I always find it difficult. This is the ironic thing. I've just spent 3 weeks driving on the other side of the road, which I don't find that difficult. But when I come back and I have to drive back on the correct side of the road, I always find it harder to readjust back to it. I have to think about it now. So I jumped in my car, jumped out, and I find myself on the wrong side of the road. So I have to really think about it. So I'm just driving up Waterloo Road now, just come off Lisbon Road. Sorry about the window screen. It doesn't seem to be a bit smeared there, and it's a bit drizzly out here. So I'm just driving up Waterloo Road here. So I thought I'd have a quick drive along the front, see what it's like along the front in a cold, wet, Sunday evening here in not so sunny Blackpool. So here at the end of Waterloo Road by the old Hearts building, the old Christmas building, and we're just coming up to the traffic lights now. And on my right hand side is the Dutton Arms. Oh, this picture looks terrible on the window screen. But to be fair, it's probably truly reflective of what's going on out here, because it is so cold. Anyway, you can see ahead of me the towers ahead of me. And I saw Pete did a video the other day driving along early in the morning. And to be fair, I don't really do mornings. So I just thought I'd come and have a quick see what's going on while they make me curry. Up over the speed ramp. And make sure I stick on the correct side of the road. There's not a lot open, which is, to be fair, I wouldn't expect so. But all the hotels are empty. So it's January the 22nd, I think, today. That's Sunday, January the 22nd. And it's a typical January in Blackpool, to be fair. Cold, wet, miserable, not a lot about. And it's 7:30 at night. Just going past the Lindeen. Looking pretty full. Yep, looks plenty of cars out on the Lindeen. Mind you, it doesn't matter what day it is, the Lindeen's always full. So we're going to have a drive towards Central Pier, and then we'll come along down Chapel Street, and then back along Central Drive, and then from there I'll go back up onto Lisbon Road and pick my curry up. So by that time my curry should be ready. So I'm just coming up to Manchester Square now. So just pull over the traffic lights here. My God, there's not a lot going on. There's not a lot going. So I'm gonna go down to the arcade tomorrow and start doing work at the arcade. As I say, I've got a floor to replace in the bingo. Oh look, a policeman van, a Nina. There's a policeman van directly in front of me. Oh, it looks like they pulled somebody over. And I said I'm going down to the arcade tomorrow, and I'll probably tie up with It's Not Your Boy Leroy, because I'm going to have to reclaim my daddy crown off him, because while I've been away he's been getting a bit cocky, thinking that he's the daddy of Blackpool while I've been globe-trotting around the world, and I've been the daddy of Memphis. So he thought he could be the daddy of Blackpool, but I'm back now, Pete, so I want my crown back tomorrow. So we're just driving down to Chapel Street, so there's Pete's place. Obviously Pete's not open now, and there's Chico's. So we're just driving down Chapel Street, just have a quick look at my place. Good news is, guys, he's not painted my shutters. I was expecting him to paint something on there like Peter's the daddy now. So the shutters are still intact, and they've still got all the, oh, they put some new traffic lights down here. Okay, so we're just driving past where they're making the new car park to do that complex, and we're here at the King Edward pub, which is on the corner of Chapel Street and Central Drive. So there's normally a couple of things open on Central Drive, you know, normally food places, you know, there's Tony's Grill. Never tried it, never been there. Tito's, or is that Tito's? Tito's! It's spelled Tito's, isn't it? I've just seen this with the screen up. Never been in there either. To be fair, I don't think I've ever eaten anything off Central Drive. It always looks a bit dodgy to me, Central Drive, full of dodgy people. So we're just waiting for the traffic. Oh, the traffic lights have changed, so we can then move. There we go. Oh, that's a new one. Grill and barbecue. I've not seen that one before. That used to be a bank. Looks clean anyway, whatever it is. There's Tesco Express on my left hand side. And I don't know what that is. Got a vape shop or something. No idea. I don't come down here that often, to be fair, so there's always lots and lots of corner shops open. And just down here, opposite on the right hand side, it looks closed, but there's another retro arcade. Some good lads working there actually. I can't remember what the place is called. But it's open 7 days a week, but obviously not today. Well, it's not open at the moment. I don't know what time they open. There's a Premier there, and a McCoy's. So lots of convenience stores here on Central Drive. There's not a lot of people out at all. And I'll just go to the little roundabout. And we're coming up towards the petrol station here on the right hand side. So we're now located at the back of towards the back of the football ground. And then I'm going to turn at the traffic lights on Bloomfield Road, because I used the Chinese on Lytham Road. Lytham House Kitchen, brilliant Chinese. I've used it for 20 years, always used the Chinese. In my opinion, the best Chinese in Blackpool, absolutely fantastic. I'm going to be having, I've just ordered a beef curry with salt and pepper chips and chicken balls dry with no sauce on them. And Karen, who indoors, has had a chicken curry boiled rice, chicken curry and boiled rice, but no doubt she will nick some of my salt and pepper chips. Salt and pepper chips are so nice. And then from tomorrow, I'm going to have to start eating sensibly and eating normal food again, because I've been living off junk food for the past 3 weeks. So we're at the Travel Lodge here on the left hand side, and so we're just crossing over Bloomfield Road and Seasiders Way. So this is the one that takes you down into the central car park. And so I'm now coming up to Lytham Road, and there's that's the football club, the Anfield Football Club, football pub there for all your Blackpool supporters. And I'm just going to pull in here on your left hand side, which is where my favourite Chinese is. So obviously I'm going to park